you this about mouthwash. But before I share that with you, let me share with you what I recommend to all of you, to each and every single person that I have ever started on the organic crystal nanotechnology that is programmed with very specific frequencies, arranged in a very specific geometrical pattern, to activate a third of your original master smart cells from conception to unring the bell of damage. Applied on traditional Chinese medicine, acupuncture points, and using photobiomodulation, which is just wearable light technology. So I recommend to each and every one of you guys that when you are here in your bathroom, you see this is my bathroom sink, and you will see here to the left, I've got my patches. Just I tell everybody here, this is where you brush your teeth, right? This is where my little toothbrush is, my handy dandy toothbrush. And I recommend that you put that on the left-hand side of your sink. Why? Because we read left to right. So you read from left to right. So while you're there brushing your teeth, you'll be seeing on the left your technology, and you'll go, oh, I got to put my patches on. That'll remind you, even if you have short-term memory loss, you're going to remember, not so much because you remember, but because you see it. And then, of course, your phone's going to go off because I've told you, put an alarm on your phone that says, remember to apply patches. Let's say 9 a.m. in the morning till 9 p.m. at night, and then remove your patches. So let's talk a little bit about this little insider information about the good old mouthwash. So give me a second here. I'm going to pull this out. I did a Facebook Live about this, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to also share this with my friends and gems on YouTube and let you know a couple things about mouthwash that you probably don't know. Yep, most people don't know about it. And, there's things that we do that we take it for granted because we've been doing it for so long. We don't even think about it until something, like this morning, I was wiping down my counters and I was using that mouthwash. And I thought, I've never shared with people that you can use your mouthwash to clean your bathroom counters. That's right. Take out one of your old rags. You're going to just take an old rag and you're going to pour. It's great for counter tops that are made of granite or tile. And you just pour some of that mouthwash straight up on a towel, one of your rags, and then you wipe everything down. And it leaves everything squeaky clean because it has a high alcohol content. It has all sorts of other chemicals that you don't really want being absorbed by your gums and your tongue. Sublingually into not only your bloodstream, but also into your brain, because your gums are right next to your brain, right behind your gums. It's like right there in your head. So that's why I don't use that stuff as mouthwash. But I do use it to clean my counters. I did not buy that bottle of mouthwash. That was given to me. And so instead of throwing it away, I'm using it to clean my countertops. And if you look at your countertops, you're going to see that it's super squeaky clean. That's what I do with mouthwash. Now, let me tell you the little secret about mouthwash that you probably don't know. And probably, of those of you who are watching right here, probably 99% of you don't know. And maybe with this group, because you guys, if you've been watching my channel for a while, you probably are the type of people that are more into organic, holistic, naturopathic things. You know that I am obsessed about studying and applying and teaching, training, educating not only you on YouTube, but also anyone that I start on any one of my processes, my modalities, as well as the orthomolecular technology that's using organic crystals that have nanotechnology programmed frequencies in the crystals, and they're arranged in a specific pattern to unring the bell of damage and to regenerate your body to a younger, healthier state based on your original pluripotent master smart cells from when you were conceived in the mother's womb. Pretty powerful stuff. So I share a lot of this education with you guys. I'm obsessed with finding solutions to whatever problems you might have from presenting symptoms in your body. I want to thank, got to put my, thank goodness, I don't have to juggle 2 pairs of glasses anymore. So now I'm just using my pair of glasses. And I want to say, Kylie Stone, thank you for watching. Homeboy 364, or is that 864? No, 864. Thank you for watching. Black Tide, thank you for watching. All of you, Nathan Romano, thank you for watching. I love the rookie. Thank you for watching. I want to thank you guys for joining me here today. Would you put in the chat below what city, state, or country you are tuning in from? I have a lot of you who tune in not just from the United States and Canada and Mexico, but also we've got people from the Netherlands, Germany, Italy, Portugal, a lot more from the Netherlands recently, a lot of people from the UK, from Scotland. So basically UK and European Union, as well as Dubai. And I'm trying to think, where else do we have people in different, we have people also, we don't ship to India, but we have people that go back and forth between India and the UK. And so we also have people from there who get their stuff sent to them in the UK. And then of course I've got my one-on-one privates that I do with you on Zoom. Looks like we have a few more people that have joined here. I don't want to miss any of you. What a cool handle. No one can know 1D1 with D long N. Oh my gosh, that is a cool handle. And then D not up Pookie. What a fun one. You guys are very creative with your handles. I love that. And I see somebody, oh, you're in Florida. I'm going to be in Florida twice in January. I'm going to be in Florida in, well, actually the end of January. I'm going to be in Destin, Florida. So if you're anywhere close to the Santa Rosa Mall, we have a big event going on that Friday on the 24th of January. And then I will be in Orlando, Florida from the 3rd through the 9th in Orlando, Florida. That's going to be pretty awesome too. Florida, I see what's up. Hey, Harold Angel, thank you. What's up with you? Nicey. Yes, no one Kino 1D1. Very cool. Jacksonville, you're in Jacksonville, Florida. I just got somebody started today on that orthomolecular technology that I talk about all the time. Lately we've been doing sold out events where we keep on doubling in size, the rooms and the attendees, and we even had a line of people outside the door, and people even came the next day when we were closed. We were doing having a debriefing. You have a beautiful nose. Wow, I haven't had anybody say that to me in a very, very long time, if ever. Thank you very much. My mom's the only one who says that to me, and I'm kind of taken aback. Thank you that you think that I have a beautiful nose. I really appreciate that. If anything happens to your travel methods, feel free to stop by. Yeah, if you want to stop by, if you look in my YouTube channel, you'll see from my last several events, you'll see I was in the Santa Rosa Mall. We had London Page, beautiful, very cool shop, very chic shop, London Page. It's named after a gal named London and another gal named Page. And those 2 young ladies run the shop there along with Angie, and very cool shop. And so we were there and we got to meet a lot of the different owners of the stores and a lot of the people that were there at the mall. It was really awesome. And so we're going to be having a bigger event. I don't want to, we'll put a spoiler alert. If you stay here on my YouTube channel and keep visiting, if you do subscribe, ring that bell, you're going to get notified of the happenings, because I'm going to be frequenting Destin, Florida. Destin, Florida. I usually go to Orlando, Florida 3, 4, 5 times a year. And also starting to go to Ocala, Florida. And it looks like I'm going to be down. I usually go to Sarasota, Florida, because Dr. Stacy, my business partner, she is down in Sarasota, and apparently Angie has a yacht club down there. So we're going to be doing some events down in that southern portion of Florida as well. So it looks like I'm going to be spending a lot more time in 2025 in Florida. It's going to be a lot of fun, patching people, getting people out of pain. So I see some more people jumping on. Oh, somebody, let's see, the quiet. And I'm sorry if I don't catch everybody's, trying to catch everything here in real time. That's cool that there's a good number of you guys that are in Florida. One of my favorite bands. Ooh, type in there, which is your favorite band? And then you said A Day to Remember is from Ocala. Oh, that movie, A Day to Remember, is from Ocala, Florida? How did you know that? I didn't know that. I'm just learning that now. How cool is that? I love Ocala because it's horse country. And I've got several friends that are there and people that I've started on this orthomolecular technology. So that's why I keep on going back. And I'm going to be going back again. And you guys are so kind. Jacksonville, my best friend from junior high was living in Jacksonville right after she got married. So I have a fond place in my heart because you've got somebody here from Argentina. My son, I've never been to Argentina. My son is going to Argentina in January. He goes to Argentina twice a year because he has a team of basically programming engineers that work for him at Salesforce. So he's going to Argentina. I see myself visiting Argentina sometime in the near future. I think that'll be awesome. I've had some Argentinian friends over the years, most of them who speak Spanish and Italian or Spanish and French. Pretty cool. Or Spanish and German. Do you speak, let's say you say that you're tuning in from Argentina. Do you speak Spanish and another language? I'm kind of curious. And Jesus loves me. Oh, just making sure you know Jesus. Yes, I know Jesus loves me and Jesus loves you too. And he's my CEO. To tell you the truth, he is my business partner. He's the chief CEO, the chairman of the board. I run everything by him because he has superior knowledge. He pretty much knows what's best for the greatest good of all. That is so sweet. That is so awesome. Deaf_not_up_rookie. I love that you said just making sure you know Jesus loves you. You're so cool. Oh my gosh. You see, I just attract the cream of the crop from the planet. Here you guys are your Black Tide. I'm not even going to read that out loud. Train me and travel. Homeboy 864. Hey, we do train. We do on-the-job training. If someone is interested in learning how to be a cell activation specialist, join my Zoom tomorrow's Sunday, but Monday at 12, at 2 p.m. and 7 p.m. Pacific time, which is 2, 4, and 9 p.m. Central Time, we will be doing an information question and answer session. All you have to do is save this URL, DameLillianZoom.com. DAME. So basically D for day, A apple, M Mary, E Edward. Then Lillian is L love, I igloo, L love, I igloo, A apple, N Nancy, then zoom.com. And then just put in your calendar, 12 to 7 p.m. I'll answer any questions that you have about the technology, whatever health concerns you might have, if you need patch placement. And then if you're interested in taking a step forward and having this life-saving tool in your hand and learning how to use it and how to help save lives and learning how to take people's pain, it's like you really do get to become an agent of change and a Jedi master when you can get people's pain levels down 50 to 100%. People are so incredibly grateful. It's so incredible how generous. I had a perfect stranger in Placerville. She came back the next day. She made myself, Marty Winkler, and Nurse Jen Jordan. She made us this gorgeous tasting pumpkin bread with chocolate chips in it. She made it with her loving hands. It was just, and she was just so grateful that the day before we were able to get her out of pain. Her name is Gwen. And it just touched my heart that somebody would take time to go home and make that and then bring it back, take time to drive over and to gift it to each and every one of us. That I don't take lightly because I know how precious our time is. And I know with the amount of love and appreciation that she put into that. And oh my gosh, it was so delicious too. I made it last me a whole week, the loaf that I had, because it was so delicious. Really, when you take care of people and you are first and foremost wanting to help people get out of pain, get them to improve their health, there can be no better job in the world. I never feel like I'm working. I always feel like I'm on vacation. It's super energizing, not to mention the technology. by your turning on your on switch. Of course, it's going to energize you. So, and it's a beautiful way to make a living. And then you get more free stuff. The company, I went incentive trips, and now I'm going to Utah. They want to give me a tour of the whole place in Utah, and have a presentation to attend. So that's why I will be leaving from Northern California and then flying from there to Utah, then home for a few days, and then back out to Florida again. Jesus loves you, and so do I, is what I have to say about that. So whereabouts in the world somebody is sick here? Oh no, guess what? You don't have to be sick. I gotta tell you, there's been so many people who over the last 4 or 5 years, who have been sick with the sea monster that closed down the whole planet, made a bunch of people wear masks and all that. I can't tell you the number of people who tested positive, and I would patch them. And the fastest was 2 hours, 17 minutes. Everybody else was pretty much overnight. And every single one of them, all of their symptoms lifted. Headaches, nausea, sore throat, extreme fatigue, low stamina. All of their symptoms were gone overnight within 24 hours, and they were able to get a good night's rest. And then they continued to wear this technology that you can see right here, and it repaired and restored their body and detoxed them from anything that was plaguing them. Total game changer. Let's see what else. Junie Lee, what a fun name. Junie Lee Farmer. Oh, thank you. You're saying my hair is pretty. Would you believe that I had lost 50% of my hair? So now I'm still growing hair, but thank you very much. That's very kind of you. But quiet. Do you have a leather? I do have I love leather jackets. I am a leather jacket fiend. So I do have a few leather jackets, like olive and black. And I used to have a red one, but I lost that jacket. So I need to replace that red jacket. I'm shopping for a white leather jacket right now, actually. What else? The Force. Oh, the Force One Kenobi. I love that, the reference to Star Wars. Star Wars is such a spiritual movie. Don't you guys think so? I really agree. Let's see. So Castilian Spanish. Oh, stai bene. Parla l'italiano. Oh, so you speak Castilian Spanish. My mom's from Palmas de Mallorca, Spain. So totally get that. We got some things in common there. What else? I have bad knees. You have bad knees. I'm so sorry. Ooh, that's got to be so miserable. It comes out when the humidity is high and it's cold out. Ooh, so if you were in California right now, you would have had, yesterday would have been tough because it was very cold and wet. It didn't rain. It felt like it rained all day long, overcast the whole day, very wet in the air, and everything around us was wet. Guess what? If you call my number, you see every time I put my Zooms up, you'll see that I have that 949-478-2221 number. You can call that number. It's transcribed to me. If you want to text, probably texting would be a more accurate way of sending me your address. I'll send you a few days worth of patches so that at least you have 1 or 2 days of pain relief, because we can get your pain levels down 50 to 100%. So I'd love to gift that. I want to continue being Santa Claus until January 5th, which is Epiphany, as you guys know. So some of you know, some of you don't, but if you don't know now, you do know. So yeah, just text me first your last name and your shipping, whatever your mailing address is, and I'll send you 2 days worth of patches to bring down your pain levels for your knees, okay? So just reference this Zoom. Okay, let's see. I have a leather jacket with spikes on it and pins and punk band and also metal patches. Oh, I believe you. That sounds pretty rad, though. Sounds like it's very fashion forward. You look like a rock star. I look like a rock star. I love jackets. I absolutely love jackets. So I love long coats, and I like short waist jackets and ones that go to the hip. And yeah, so that I never talked about this before. No one's ever asked me on my lives before if I love leather jackets, but I do. And I think it's an inherited trait. My mom's not big into leather jackets, but my mother's sister had an entire closet full. We're talking, she must have had at least 100 jackets, every color, every length. Yeah, she was pretty prolific. And I remember when I first time I saw her closet, and she had red, burgundy, pink, blue, every shade of blue you could think of, every shade of green you could think of. Who knows how many? She probably had 25 black jackets and brown jackets and tan jackets and rust jackets. And I'm nowhere close to that, but I do find myself, I gravitate towards these leather jackets all the time, every chance I get, especially during the cold season. Doesn't matter where I travel to. So yeah, I love jackets. I love leather jackets. That's really sweet of you. The quiet, you guys are so complimentary. I just got to thank you guys. And I just want you to know that, you know, whatever positive stuff you're seeing in me, you're really seeing your own reflection in myself. So it's an aspect of you that you're recognizing. And you and I have co-created this moment in time. And this would not be possible if I didn't have a desire to do this and you weren't searching for this information. It's because we co-created this moment in time. So you asked and now you're receiving, and I asked and now I'm receiving. We're both receiving. This is a mutually beneficial, this is like an infinity symbol where we both give and we both receive. So that's what makes this work. So do share this with your friends. What else? Space Force. Oh, is Space Force a movie? I'm not cool. I had 3 kids. Every time, anybody who's had kids knows that as soon as you have your first kid, anything cool about you is automatically deleted. So I don't ever claim to be cool. I love people, but I'm definitely not cool. I don't know if Space Force is a movie or if that's a place to go to, or yeah, let me know. And then you put here, no, the real life one, but same. Ooh, elaborate more on that, because I don't know. Oh, so you're in your 30s and you're joining. Oh, you mean the Space Force. I gotcha. Oh my gosh. Yeah, you're in for, so do you want to do something like with Elon Musk's SpaceX and Tesla and all of that? Is that what you're talking about, the Space Force? Because, you know, we have the Air Force. So now I know what your reference point is. Yeah, that's going to be quite fascinating. And boy, you're in your prime 30s. You're like, you could actually keep yourself at the prime of where you are right now, and you can step it up, because once you wear this is actually technology that was created for the Black Ops Navy SEALs. So now as a 30-year-old, when you're 50% of your original master smart cells turn off, the moment you apply this patch on, now you have 83 to 90% of your master smart cells that are on. So you have the cellular activation of a 10, 15-year-old. That's why it's so powerful. So a fractured foot, that would take you 8, 10, 12 weeks to heal. In a week, you're back to being able to, like, you don't have any inflammation, no swelling, no bruising. It's incredible. Yeah, everything is the time frame. Basically, time frames and time is collapsed when you are doing this. Let's see what else. Can you press? Can I press my nose down? Yeah, of course, everybody can. And then, yep. And I'm adding a solar panel and Tesla cells to your BMX. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Well, you guys, this has been fun. I'm really glad that we're here tonight enjoying this broadcast. And if there's something specifically that you have a question about and you want me to do a video on it, if you would like me to do a live, I'll probably go back on tomorrow. Tomorrow is Sunday. Sunday fun day. Saturdays are sensational Saturdays. I just love Saturdays. And Sundays are pretty fun too. I live here, you know, in a beach community. So even though right now everybody's celebrating because it's, you know, the weekend of Christmas, right? But it's kind of that way year round here. Huntington Beach, Newport Beach, Laguna Beach, La Jolla Beach, Dana Point Beach. They're all kind of like that, where you're celebrating. As soon as Friday, 2 or 3 o'clock hits, everybody's celebrating that it's the weekend. So it's kind of a beautiful vibe to be in. And although I'm not here 24/7, 365 days a year, because I get to travel to be with incredible humans like yourself that are in different parts of the world, not just the US, but also in Europe. This is really, I'm very blessed. Jesus really does love me because he had me land here. My 3 kids were born here, so I'm very, very fortunate. And I'm lucky that I no longer have to juggle 2 pairs of glasses, because when I got hit by a bus in 2017, just 3 blocks shy of finishing a 16-mile bike ride, my eyes were so blurry. I could not think. It was horribly painful. The traumatic brain injury, the neck and back injury were excruciating. The gash that I had a laceration from my ankle to my knee. Nasty, ugly scar. For 5 years, I could not wear shorts or dresses. And I usually only wear dresses because I'm very petite, makes me look taller. And so that was no fun. And I don't have a scar on my leg anymore. I got my memory, I got it back. I don't have the issues with memory anymore. So, and my eyesight's monumentally better. I don't even use these every day. I sometimes go an entire day without using them, and sometimes it's only in the evening that I need to wear them. So, I love the rookie Chenford. And then you said run, and then you said yep. The present isn't always the future, but the past will always remain as a treasure. You're so right. I love that. You're very philosophical, Homeboy 864. And then Homeboy says, remember. And Nathan, awesome. Thank you, Nathan. You're awesome. The present. Okay, let's see what else. You like older women. Good for you. My eyes are pretty. Kylie Stone, thank you very much. What a sweetheart. Trainer me. Hi. Train me in travel. Just making sure you know. Washington. I have so many, about maybe 150 people in Washington now that are, I never heard of Yelm, Washington till about a year ago. And then all these people started following me on YouTube. And also they discovered me from the interview from the Wellness Superheroes. So what's up? A lot of good things are up. That's what Harold, thanks for asking. What a cool handle. Harold Angel. Harold, that means that you're singing messages, because that's what an angel does. What a great handle. I'm in Jacksonville. I thought I saw it. If anything happens to your travels, stop by. I think I read that already. All right. And if you're sick, remember to text me at 949-478-2221. Yeah, let me know the name of your band that you mentioned here. And I want to make sure I read everybody's messages. Your bad knees. That bothers me that you have bad knees. I want to get you out of pain like today. If you lived in my town, I would drive to you, meet you out front, and I would pat you and then jump back in my car and go home, just so that you go to sleep pain-free, or at least 50% less pain than you did before I showed up. Let me see what else here. So you put here, no, the real life one, but same. Can you press your nose down? I already read that one before. I'm adding a solar panel. So I think I can bike forever. You know what? I can too. I do 24 to 30 mile bike rides, or my normal length of time. It takes about 2 hours. But oh my gosh, if I had more time, I would literally bike 3, 4, 5 hours. It's not where I'm going to, although the view is beautiful as I'm riding out in the sun, in the beautiful fresh air. I just love the bike ride itself. It's just so much fun. Hey, so you said good night here. No, Wani Kano. I think it's no Wani Kanodi. It's kind of like a play on words, like Obi-Wan Kenobi. So good night to you too. Can you wear a leather jacket on the next stream? You know what? Maybe I'll do that. I'll pull maybe my leather. I have a Michael Kors leather jacket that has gold colored zippers on it. Maybe I'll watch that. I'll put that on. That's I'll pull it out tonight and put it on my, so that tomorrow night we'll do that. But yeah, I'll humor you with that. I love leather jackets, like I said. So, all right, my friends and gems, you guys, the person who's watching here right now, you're my friend and my gem. Really, you are my treasure. When we leave this earth plane and we no longer in this 3D reality, guess what? I can't take any of this stuff with me. This place where I live, can't take this with me. This sacred geometry flask, can't take it with me. Money got in my bank account, can't take it with me. But what I will take with me are all the memories and all the consciousness and relationships that I have with people that are still on the earth plane and those who have passed on. No one will ever be able to take that. That energy will always be part of my experience. And that's why I call you my friends and gems, because you truly are my treasure. You are my gems. Does that make sense? All right, guys, take care. Have a great rest of your Saturday night. If you have any cool movies that you're watching, put them in the comments below. Give me your recommendations. If you have cool stuff about the Space Force that you're doing, let me know. I'm interested. I'm totally into, I look at the sky. I do stargazing every single night. I pay attention to actually I had something interesting last night where there were three sets, two on the west side and one on the east, where they were like double stars. They were both paired like right next to each other. And I tried to take a picture of it, but you couldn't capture it on camera. For those of you, you're into the space program and all of that, I think you might find that fascinating. And I do have a planet app on my phone, so I can identify which one's Mars, which one's Venus, which one's Saturn. You can clearly see the Big Dipper, because since I'm close to the water, we don't have the light pollution. I'm probably talking too much, telling you way too much stuff, but I hope some of this interests some of you guys. All right, my friends and gems. Ciao for now. Bye.